Jemimas. So tender, so light. There's something about Aunt Jemima's.
Meg, these are terrific. What's the secret?
What's an old family secret handed down from generation?
When people think of Aunt Jemima, most think of her pancakes, syrup, or joyful smile pasted on the front of her products. However, the history and controversy behind this smile is not well known. Aunt Jemima was founded in 1889 when Chris Rutt and Charles Underwood heard a tune titled Aunt Jemima and decided the name was perfect for the revolutionary pancake flour. Neither of the men had much money and eventually sold the company to David Millings. In order to sell the product, Millings decided that he would need a face to go with the company name. From there, Nancy Green was hired. Her first big premiere was at the Chicago World Fair. She stood outside and served thousands of pancakes to anyone passing by. Green was very successful, and the Millings Company gave her a lifetime contract as Aunt Jemima. She quickly became the face of the product, often accompanied by a cartoon image, and it was here that the controversy arose. The image of Aunt Jemima, created with the release of the product, is often seen as a mammy figure. A mammy is essentially a black grandmother, often portrayed with broad shoulders, large arms, and a wide stance. A negative connotation arises with this image, as it is meant to portray a masculine and subhuman. The mammy was the complete opposite of the American ideal of femininity, and her exaggerated appearance was used to reinforce the patriarchal ideal of white women as passive and ladylike. Another issue that arose with many of the earlier ads is their resemblance to minstrel shows and their actors. Ads such as the one seen here were often interpreted as blackface due to their unrealistic representation of African Americans. The original image of Aunt Jemima featured incredibly dark skin, large lips, an apron, bandana, and slogans such as the most famous colored woman in the world. Many of the audio samples from the commercials also feature a deep Southern accent. This accent was often associated with intelligence and slaves in particular. However, the controversy surrounding this figure didn't arise until the 1950s, when the image was labeled the female equivalent of Uncle Tom. Due to several protests surrounding Aunt Jemima's appearance, changes were made. Clothes were altered, headdress removed, and her face slimmed. The changes were made to have her appear to be a working mother with the same smile and a new pair of earrings. Additionally, her accent was removed and the slogans began to use traditional grammar and speech. Today, many still find the icon of Aunt Jemima rather offensive, insisting that the original racism seen in the image is still present. Often, she is associated with Uncle Ben and Lucky the Leprechaun. However, Aunt Jemima is an icon that is widely recognized and one that has become so ingrained in society and the culture of the United States.